So I am just at the moment making my breakfast. It's my standard breakfast. And I run out of pumpkin pie spice, which is a spice blend that you can't find in New Zealand. So I thought I'll share the recipe with you. So it is first 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. There are different types of cinnamons, and the one that is sold most in the stores is actually cassia. It's actually not the true Ceylon cinnamon. 1, 2, 3. The true cinnamon from Ceylon has good health properties. The cassia, which is cheaper and actually tastes and smells stronger of cinnamon, is also good, but not quite as good as the other one. Then 2 tablespoons of ginger. So I just buy the ginger powder. 1, 2. Of course, if you can afford it, to buy organic spices is always better, but it's not always available. Here in New Zealand, we don't have a lot of organic options, and if we do, it's usually twice as expensive. Then 1.5 teaspoon of allspice. See, it must be up here somewhere. Yeah, I should have done mise en place, shouldn't I? Mise en place is when you set out everything and then you go about cooking. So it said 1.5 allspice. Here is my fresh packet of allspice. It's quite common that I buy teaspoon, 1.5. That's just roughly, you know, it doesn't need to be exact. Just a bit of a frog in my throat. When I have allspice, 1 teaspoon nutmeg. That's quite unexpected, to put that into a breakfast spice blend. But spices are what gives food its flavor, and also they hold a massive amount. In comparison, obviously you don't eat as much, let's say, nutmeg as you would potatoes, you know, but in comparison they have a huge amount of antioxidants, which are wonderful to get rid of our free radicals that are cruising through our body looking for opportunities to damage our cells. And then 1 teaspoon of clove. Clove is a wonderful spice, very warm, woody, beautiful smell. Even just smelling them, it's like aromatherapy. Well, that was a small teaspoon. You have to. This is actually not the teaspoon that I'm using, but it works so well because it has a long handle, and so you can get into things really well. So that's why I'm using it. And it has to be heaped to be a teaspoon. So there you go. That's the pumpkin pie spice. I just mix it up like this. Perfectly mixed. And oh my gosh, it smells so nice. And then I put a heaped teaspoon into my breakfast smoothies. So that's that. Pumpkin pie spice, homemade.